wind, the sky, and the earth are indeed ayat for people. Okay? Look at this verse here. Riyah. And it is he who sends the winds as heralds of glad tidings. You see? Riyah, glad tidings, good news. Okay? It's there in the screen. Okay? Here in this verse, and we send the winds fertilizing. Fertilizing is good. It's good for us. You know what I'm saying? Winds. You didn't see one. Okay? I look at the fifth one also. Also sends winds as glad tidings. Okay? Let's see about the singular one. ريح. الله يعافينا. Look at the first one. We have 9 results here with 9 verses. Look at the first one. The problem of those who disbelieve in their Rabb is that their works are as ashes on which the wind blows furiously. Look at this. Wind, one wind there, blows furiously. Okay? Ashes. Okay? Look at the second one, second verse. أم أمنتم أن يعيدكم فيه تارة أخرى فيرسل عليكم قاصفا من الريح فيغرقكم بما كفرتم. Allah. Okay? Or do you feel secure that he will not send you back a second time to sea which is ocean, and send against you a hurricane? Hurricane is wind here. Okay? Hurricane of wind, and drown you. It's just punishment. When Allah brought rih, because if the wind is coming in and very strong from one side, the boat will flip up from one side. But if from many sides, he will still be stable and secure. It makes sense, right? Number 3, وَلِسُلَيْمَانَ الرِّيحَ عَاصِفَةً, strongly raging. Okay? And to Sulaiman, who is subjected the wind strongly raging. Okay? The last one, there are too many. I will not go over all of them. But let's see this one, and look at the end of the verse. Or the wind had thrown him to a far off place. Thrown him to far off place. And even it's not really good in the translation, because in Arabic it says أو تهوي به الريح في مكان سحيق. مكان سحيق is a place of destruction. They are translating as some place very far, but it's really not really very far. It's place of destruction. Okay, so just like to share with you this, because telling you that when Allah brought riyah, winds plural, it is for good. When He is bringing rih as singular, most of the time is punishment. Yes, brother.
What about a tornado? That's one
part
wind?
of it. Yes, is part.
Wind?
Yeah, is part of it. Is one who's making, yeah, with high pressure. So let's go back to the surah we are in. So he said, هو الذي أرسل الرياح بشرا بين يدي رحمته. And it is he who sends the winds as glad tidings. الرياح بشرا. بشرا here glad tidings بين يدي رحمته. going before His mercy. وأنزلنا من السماء ماء طهورا. So my point here is you have heard that Allah said, and we send down water that is clean by itself, and it is also usable to clean other things. Sama in Arabic, it has one meaning in literature, in the language, and one meaning in Shara, in the Islamic legacy. In the Arabic language, Sama, whatever above you is Sama. That's the language. Sama, sky. What is above you, whatever is above you, it's Sama. In the Islamic legacy is the 7 heavens, 7 samawat that Allah is talking about, which is, we don't know what is the beginning of the first sama first. We are in an universe that has no limits until we don't know what is the edge or the edges of this universe, because the astronomers, they are saying this universe keep expanding. He doesn't stop. They say he keeps expanding. Where is limit, we don't know. That's what the astronomers, they are saying. Allahu Akbar. So the concept of sending down water from up, from sama, the meaning here is the sky. And the meaning here, because he's talking about riyah, the winds. Because the wind, they are the one who are moving the clouds. Sahab. Sahab is the clouds where you have the concentration of water. You understand what I'm saying? And that water came from the oceans and rivers, from down, from the earth, evaporation. When you have the heat, you have the sun, the water will be evaporated. So it's natural filtration of water. In the lab, pharmacists, you know better, and biologists, the lab, they made water that they are mixing with medicine, with drugs. And that water should be filtered, no mineral with it. And they are doing it through heating water, okay? And there is a process that everybody, all of you, I think you know about evaporation, how you can make it.
Distilled.
Huh?
Distilled water?
Yeah, distilled water. Distilled. 100%. No mineral in it. Just H2O, the chemical one. وأنزلنا من السماء ماء طهورا. For what reason, Ya Allah? لنحيي به بلدة ميتا. That we may give life thereby to a dead land. لنحيي به بلدة ميتا. What is the difference between mayt and mayyit? Remember in the Qur'an, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, إِنَّكَ مَيِّتٌ وَإِنَّهُمْ مَيِّتُونَ. You are going to be dead, to die, and they are going to die. That's rules of the life. There is no way you can stay alive forever. You understand what I'm saying? In this dunya. And he said, إِنَّكَ مَيِّتٌ وَإِنَّهُمْ مَيِّتُونَ. إِنَّكَ مَيِّتٌ وَإِنَّهُمْ مَيِّتُونَ. And here you have بلدة ميتة. ميتة, it means dead. Mate is dead. Mayyit is the one who is not dead, but he will die. Period. Mayyit, he will die. He is not dead yet. He will die. Mate, dead. Okay. So here when Allah is talking to, when he was talking to the Prophet, let me bring it in the Qur'an here. إنك ميت. Oh, I have an extra. Okay. إنك ميت. إنك ميت. Here you go. Surah Mu'minun, which is the surah number 23, the verse 15. You have it. Two verses talking about ثم إنكم بعد ذلك لميتون and after that surely you will die. So mayitun. And this verse I talked to you about is in Surah Zumar, number 13. The verse 13, the Surah 39, إِنَّكَ مَيِّتٌ وَإِنَّهُمْ مَيِّتٌ. Verily you will die, and verily they will die. So he's talking to him, he's not dead yet. He's talking to him about the companions, about his people, about mankind, and he is there alive. He said, you can die. So إِنَّكَ مَيِّتٌ وَإِنَّهُمْ مَيِّتٌ, and they will die. But when he say mate, dead. Allahu Akbar. So when Allah is talking about, He sent this water, we are made of water, as I just said. Okay? So that water also we are drinking it, it gives us life. Give us life. Right? But Allah said also that water, you can use it also to clean yourself. You drink it and you clean yourself with it. You understand what I'm saying? And it helps also to make, as Allah said, land, dead land, already dead. Water will make it alive. You can plant in it. You can get from it the vegetables, you can get from it plant, trees, fruits, whatever. Okay? لنحيي به بلدة ميتة ونسقيه مما خلقنا أنعاما وأناسيا كثيرا. And that's, I just said, ونسقيه, and it's will make this land alive again. Okay? And we give to drink thereof many of the cattle and man that we had created. Anasiya is the plural of insan. Anasiya. Yeah, it if you have no. If you have, now I will tell you. You have nas, and nas is already plural, but you can put it as nasin. Or anasin, and because that noon, the last noon, is hard a little bit in the tongue. The Arab always, they're making things easy. They put ya instead, or become anasiya, more soft and more easy. Anasiya, kathira. Allahu Akbar. Another verse about طهور, about cleanness. We are talking about wudu is half of iman, shatrul iman. الطهور shatrul iman. It means the reward is like the half of the reward of iman. إن الله يحب. Can you guess? Yes, توابين متطهرين. إن الله يحب التوابين والمتطهرين. التوابين متطهرين will come by itself. Here we go. Surah Baqarah, which is chapter number 2, verse 222. ويسألونك عن المحيض قل هو أذى فاعتزلوا النساء في المحيض ولا تقربوهن حتى يطهرن فإذا تطهرن فأتوهن من حيث أمركم الله إن الله يحب التوابين ويحب المتطهرين. They ask you concerning menstruation. Say, that is an adha. Adha. That's the first. So the first ruling. يسألونك عن المحيض. Arabic word is different than the translation. Translation is they are translating mahid, one word, as menstruation. Menstruation is one example of mahid. As two others are missed in the translation. Mahid in Arabic, mahid, it can be the menstruation like you have it here, so the blood itself, mahid. It can be the place where you have that happening. Vagina. not vagina, uterus. Uterus. You know the uterus? Did you study some science? You know when I will tell you. When the egg come out in the fallopian top, uterus. The uterus is already prepared by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to receive it as zygote, as egg that is fertilized by the spermatozoid. Once it is fertilized by spermatozoid, it will keep moving until will stick between some places in uterus that are fabricated already. They look like the gloves, or looks like in the uterus inside. If you can see it inside, looks like between the fingers in the uterus inside, and that cell which is fertilized by spermatozoid will not go away, will be stick in one of them will stick in one of them, and that's what the suspended cloth. You remember when Allah is describing that, or embryology is describing it too, will be suspended in that thing that is fabricated in the uterus. Now, if that egg ovule is not fertilized, there is no spermatozoid to fertilize it, will not be suspended, will die and thrown. And these are useless. They will be destroyed. That's what gives the blood that is coming out. Because they are useless. They will be destroyed. And it's like cycle. They will be again made again for the next one, and so on. Anytime there is no fertilization, okay, what will happen? They will be destroyed. They will be destroyed. That's the blood coming up. You know what I'm saying? So mahid in Arabic, it can be the blood itself. It can be the place. It can be the time of that. The time. Because the ladies, they know each lady, she knows what time it will come to her and how long it takes. So that time, it's mahid. The place when it happens in the uterus place, that's also mahid. And the blood itself is mahid. 3 meanings. Okay? So here Allah said, يَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الْمَحِيدِ. They come to the Prophet ﷺ, no, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Islam, they comply with Islam, they become Muslim. When the Prophet ﷺ came and asked them to call them for Islam, they accepted that, and they start worried. They don't want to make something wrong. And they start asking Prophet ﷺ in meetings. One of them is this one. He said, okay, Ya Rasulullah, wow, our spouses, when they have this menstruation, what we can do with it? Allah is responding. And he said, وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ, they will ask you about concerning menstruation or anil mahid. First answer, قُلْ هُوَ أَذَى, a harmful thing. Harmful thing. Harmful. Like they are saying in there, that in between parentheses, second line. Harmful things for a husband to have sexual intercourse with his wife while she is having her menses. Again, this is parenthesis, is the idea of the interpreter. Idea of the interpreter. Because it's harmful to her too. It's not just the husband. It's harmful to her too. Why is saying it's harmful for the husband to have in sexual intercourses during her menses? It's not just for both of them. It's harmful for both of them. They are suffering too. Their mood is not that it changed when they have the periods or menses or menstruation. And sometimes it's hurt. It hurt them. It is hurting them. You know what I'm saying? Look at the beauty of the structure and the style that Allah is talking to us about. But they ask you about menstruation or menses, tell them it's harmful.